So what is going on YouTube? It's your boy when I'm back again with another video. So it is currently July 5th, 2024, Friday, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick explanation as to how to use news when you're trading. Just a short video, right? Because I remember I posted a video about my live trading and I explained a little bit how it works, but I just wanna explain it so you guys fully understand how and exactly how I use news. Now, I'm not always right with news. You can't always be right with news. You can have an analysis and predict and kind of have an estimation of where it's going to go, but you never know for sure. Market will do whatever market wants to do. Just get it through your head. Market will do whatever market wants to do. Anyways, let's get into the video, right? So before I explain to you how news works, right? When you look at a currency pair, NZD USD, let me put this for 32. NZD USD, right? When you look at a currency pair like this, let's put 40, right? Y'all see the charts right here. You see the blue and the red candles, right? So let me explain it to you. When you see NZD USD, the blue candles mean that with these two pairs, whenever there's a blue candle, that means NZD is stronger. So let me explain it to you. That means NZD is stronger than the US dollar. That's why it's going up, right? But when you see the red candles, that means the US dollar is stronger than the NZD, New Zealand dollar, right? So whenever the market's going red, that means the dollar is stronger against the NZD. Whenever the market's blue, it means NZD is stronger than the US dollar. And this works with every other pair. Literally, gold and US dollar, USD CAD, that means the blue means the USD is stronger, red means CAD is stronger. So this literally works on every single pair, right? Now there's things called, let me move this up here. So there's things called the base and the quote. You guys, it's not useful. Like you don't need to remember this. Just over time when you trade, you just pick up on it naturally, right? So this right here is the base. The first currency pair, like NZD USD, the NZD is the first currency pair in the pair. So that's the base. The second one is called the quote. So the base, it's the base right here, quote. So that's what they call it, the base and the quote. So this is the base currency, NZD is the base currency, and then USD is the quote of it, right? NZD USD. So whenever you see a blue candle, NZD is stronger than the US dollar. If you see a red candle, US dollar is stronger than the NZD, right? Cool. So let me explain to you how news works, right? So let's say, perfect example, today's NFP Friday, so a lot of news just dropped, especially USD and CAD, right? Cool. So let's take this one for example, right? Look at this one. So as you can see, the forecast, it's expected that it comes out at 3.9. In previous times, 3.8, 3.7, 2.6, all that stuff, right? Right here, this right here, usual effect. This is literally all that matters. When you're looking at news, that's what I use and that's what works for me. It says actual less than forecast is good for a currency. So if this number is less than here, as you can see right here, it was expected 3.8, but 3.7 is lower than 3.8, which means it's less than the currency. If it's less than predicted, that means it's good. So what does that mean? This is for the US dollar. So since this came out less than expected and it's good for the currency, what is it gonna do? It's gonna make the dollar be stronger. So we're gonna have a big push downwards. So let's see what date is. February 2nd. So February 2nd, let's go check it out. Replay. Let me go here. Actually, let me clean all this up. Okay, February 2nd. Right here. So February 1st right there. Now let's see what happens. What time is it? What time did it drop? Well, it usually drops at 8:30, right? Cool. So let's go down to the hourly. It's still February 1st. Okay. Cool. February 2nd, 8:30. 8 o'clock, right? This was expected to be, if it's less than expected, that means it's good for the currency. And this is the US dollar, right? So what did I say? Whenever it's good for the currency, it's gonna head down. Like USD is good for the US dollar, so that means it's gonna go down in this pair. In NZD USD, if it's good for the US dollar is gonna go down. If it's bad for the US dollar, it's gonna go up, which means the NZD is gonna be stronger than USD. So we're currently at 8 o'clock, right? Let's 7 o'clock. Look at that. See this big drop right here? Because it was less than expected, which means it's good for the currency, which means the US dollar is gonna be stronger than NZD. And guess what happened? US dollar is stronger than NZD, dropped. So that's basically how you read news. Like, that's just a short video explaining how it works. So basically, like today, right? Today it dropped. Let me end replay and I'll show y'all. So as you can see right here, it was expected. Actual less than is good for your US dollar. So that means if it's less, if today is less than 4.0, dollar's gonna go down. If it's more than 4.0, dollar's gonna go up because NZD is gonna be stronger, right? It's gonna be weaker. USD is gonna be weaker than NZD, so NZD is gonna be stronger. So let's go to today. And let's replay to 8:30. Right here. Cool, right? Boom. 7. It dropped sharply and then went to the upside. And then what happened after that? Dropped again, continued. Kept dropping, continued. Big push up. So it was greater than expected, which means NZD is stronger than USD, which means it did have this sharp push down, but eventually it came back up and continued push upward. So y'all see how news works. This is basically how I use news. And I just look at it like, let's say, right? Let's look at this. So in the past, it's been more than predicted 3 out of 5 times. So what are the odds that this one's gonna be? It could still be less than predicted, but most likely it's going to be more than predicted. If it's done it 3 times out of 5 times, today's most likely gonna be it again. And that's exactly what happened. It was more than predicted again. And news did its thing. So that's how I use news. This is just a short video explaining to y'all how I use news in my analysis. News doesn't really, it has a big effect, but I try not to trade around news. If I'm in a trade and then news happens, cool, but I know news is coming. And if I'm not confident in my analysis of the news with the technicals, then I'm just gonna stay clear of it. But sometimes, like if you watched the last video with the live trading, I did take a trade with gold. Let me just close the replay. I took a trade on gold. Where's it at? Why is it not on here? Oh, okay, I closed it, sorry. Cool. So as you can see right here, I did take a trade on gold with the news coming out. And my analysis was correct with the news. So I was already in the trade and I was fine with losing. If news was against me, I would have lost. If it was for me, I would have won. So I caught this quick 1 to 2.5 on gold and it went along. So that's just a short video explaining how I use news. Be careful while using news. Use proper risk management. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, comment. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent. And remember, the magic you're looking for is in the work you are avoiding. You guys have a good one.